kind of. I mean, that doesn't really even matter. I feel like it doesn't, they're not going to get rid of Larsa. She's Larsa, bigger than the show. And Lisa's actually the most on brand. And Adriana and Marisol make $1.50. So I have said here before, we're probably going to get everybody back. And like, I understand how we got them back, but like, why did we pause then? Yeah, I guess I'm in a mood today. But then here we are at a pause, just like with New Jersey. We paused for a few months just to bring everybody back. Just be careful, guys. And I guess it'll be the last season of that. And I don't think Alexia's divorce justifies bringing her back. It's not, she's already posting things like that are clickbait. And I don't think there's real meat there, but there's enough that let's give it one more season.
So when you say September, you mean that they're going to start filming
Yeah, in
in September?
September.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we weren't, well, my crystal ball was off on that. I'm like, how are they keeping these shows? Because they still have to be paying Larsa something. I mean, they
Larsa, Lisa, Alexia. I mean, I assume like Larsa was there for one season and then left. I assume like Alexia possibly gets the most and Lisa's the second and Larsa's right there. Those three are expensive.
I would think, right? Plus, I mean, just everything, your shooting cost, your editing cost, your producers on, set or on site. Yeah. All right. Well, look, I mean, clearly I am not a TV executive in the managerial sense because
You would have canned it.
no, maybe not because maybe like it doesn't, maybe the ratings aren't as big a thing anymore. Maybe they're still making hand over fist advertising money. And so it makes perfect sense. I mean, it has to still be making money. I can't believe that they would keep it going. Right? I
I
mean,
mean, look, it makes more sense to me than, I mean, listen, I'm not shocked. I
oh,
will be shocked if Real Housewives of Dubai comes back. How could a show with 300,000
I
come back when they are filming in a country outside the US, in a country that's expensive, in a country that really doesn't support a
tax credits,
bloggers or
baby.
nastiness or maybe,
Or the UAB is paying for it, babe.
something
And that
because we're
keep it
not there yet. We're still in the season, but I don't know how that one's going to come back. I really don't. But to
because
your point, I mean, I guess when their highest rated shows at Bravo are making like the highest housewives are in the 600, 700s, other than Beverly Hills. I guess 400 for Miami isn't so bad. I don't know.
the Dubai Chamber of Commerce, they are all about keeping the show on the air. It's good for
Well,
tourism.
then it will stay on the air.
I think it might. I actually think it might because that like makes sense to me. It makes Dubai look great. Okay, well that was like big news. But
I'm
we have a
riled
lot
up today.
to cover.
We do.
Where do you want to go? What's riling in your soul?
I guess should we talk about Jax? We haven't talked about that. Some of this stuff, guys, happened a week or two ago. I don't even know anymore, but this probably was like a week ago. These are all things we haven't covered. Some happened yesterday, some happened a week ago. We haven't talked about Jax checking himself into an inpatient mental health. He's having mental health struggles, an inpatient program. What do you think of this?
Surprised. You much more of a Jax stand than I am. You've had Jax on Behind the Velvet Rope. I've just met him briefly at Jax Studio Cities. Um, surprised. I don't know. I guess it's leading me to think that I know he's been open about his mental health struggles in the past. Leads me to believe now that, there really is things going on between he and Brittany. Maybe just try. I think he and Brittany are working so hard to make that bar a success. Like when we went, they could not have been kinder, friendlier. They're hanging out there, they're shooting there. Maybe it's just all too much.
I agree with you. I mean, I am shocked the thing is, it's during the season. So, like, is this now part of Jax's storyline, or are you taking time out from filming? I don't know. I'm confused. I gotta, I guess, be less jaded in the world because I like Jax. I really do. I think he's really smart. I think he's like a Spencer. To me, I saw so many similarities when I talked to him one on one with Spencer, like a great somebody who can go and produce reality TV. I think he knows what he's doing. And so I just am like, why, David, why don't I believe anything that Jax does is real? I guess that's where I'm coming from. Why? What is it? Why do
Well,
I
you
have
know,
such a
yeah,
non-starter?
it's accurate. You know how the sausage is made. And let's be honest, you live in Hollywood half the time and then in the Hamptons. It's all fabricated here. It is. I mean,
Yeah.
everything from people waiting in line. I mean, I legit waited in line and was not paid for that. But I'm telling you, everything people are paid to go places, people are paid to
Mhm.
appear as friends, people are paid to appear as actors in different situations. Not much of it is real. They really are masters at making things look so much bigger than they are. And then, of
Mhm.
course, eventually people catch on. So, yeah. I mean, I didn't realize they were filming the valley. That now to me is like a red flag. At first, I thought, "Oh, this is really is it all getting to be too much?" But now that you've just said that, now I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, never mind. They're following this."
But or is it like, yeah, but isn't he gonna miss camera time now? Or maybe he doesn't
Well, why
care.
would
I
he
mean, he
miss
still gets paid the same. Well, like an inpatient, what does that mean? Doesn't that mean you check yourself in and you're gone?
does it? I mean, I don't know.
Wow,
I mean,
that's how I
rehab
read
is something
inpatient.
different, but your mental health, I mean, maybe you're staying there, but you can still leave during the day. You're just I don't know.
Well, if that's the case and you can leave and you're inpatient and you are on your phone and filming a reality show, then it doesn't make me feel more, what's the word? More sympathy. It makes me double down on my point. Everyone will come for me. The mental health struggle is real, but I just can't help it. There's just certain people where it's not even an insult. It's a compliment that Jax is so good at producing reality TV. I don't know. I look at this with a skeptical eye. And if you really have these issues, he's been talking about them on his podcast and opening up, then yeah, I hope he gets help. Sure. But I mean, I don't know. You
What'd you
had the
make of
wife, you had the kid, you had it. I mean, what happened? I don't know.
what do you
I
make
don't know.
of Rachel Leviss wishing him well, saying, she supports him, good for him for sharing? Do you think Rachel believes it? Certainly